Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general review we've been dealing with. Of course, everything might not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at THEYRE Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Goodness gracious, Sagittarius. I just started. I understand that this energy is probably going to go flying off the rails today. I just got done talking to Aries and who they were asking about or dealing with, about who they're dealing with. Immediately, there's the Seven of Swords. I like this deck because, once again, I'll reference this. He's in the barren land. As you can see, it's very dark and gloomy in the background, but he's out in some, I don't know, dancing around with his shadow side. I don't know what that is. No coincidences, right? There's the Emperor, that Aries energy jumping out. So I do recommend you listen to Aries reading it as well. It just started. And right away, I'm looking at a parallel of who Aries was asking about or dealing with. No coincidences, whatsoever. Some people see the signs and synchronicities and coincidences that life, spirit, or universe gives them, and they like to sometimes, give it the big middle finger. Other people, though, if they're smart, they'll pay attention. Heads up, because whoever this is that you're asking about, Sagittarius, they're paying attention to you. So this energy of what I'm already looking at and sensing, just to kind of jump into it, their eye is clearly focused on you. Well, which eye? Clearly not their third eye. Clearly not their psychic eye. Well, I mean, there's the sun on top of the deck. Will they get dragged out into the light, or will they not? But like I said, just jumping right into this, energetically speaking, I don't know why they present this situation with that Seven of Swords of, well, because they're trying to do things with their mind's eye. Clearly, they are psychically blind. Got it. Why is there this energy of imagination and fantasizing towards you, as well as, like, what are they actually up to? I don't know what this is. Whatever the dynamic or situation is, clearly they're only, I gotta say it, unfortunately, Sagittarius, so, kind of prepare your ears. They're objectifying you. They're only looking at you like, how can I use Sagittarius? Because emotionally speaking, no, that's not it. I mean, they're walking on eggshells with this. So that means they're clearly aware that you're aware of tarot and divination. So I'm not too sure exactly how you know each other. I don't know what that is about you that they kind of like re-reference. It's like There's a thought of you or the idea of you or the visual of you that kind of triggers something within them. But I don't know why there's like this kind of like energetically speaking, like a collector mentality, like trophies, like someone that collects trophies or someone that collects objects or someone that collects something. Unfortunately, they're saying this about you. And that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if they're viewing you as like a toy. I don't know if they're viewing you as arm candy. I don't know if they're viewing you as an accessory or an extension of themselves. If you go in that direction, that's narcissistic. I don't know yet. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the energy of the vibe, right? Because vibes don't lie. Energy doesn't lie. The energy they're giving me that I'm kind of feeling is like seeping through this is like, what are you truly up to? Because you couldn't even hesitate to hold it in with that Seven of Swords. Like, what is that shadow that you're, about them that they're dancing around with as if it's just, it's a sunny, great day. It's clear. It's nice outside. No, they prefer the dark. They prefer the shadows. They prefer something a little bit more, well, hidden, apparently. I mean, to each their own at the same time. Just a heads up. Like I said, keep a very sharp eye on this one, Sagittarius. Because I don't know, it's kind of like that saying, if you're in the Seven of Swords, the traditional card is him already tiptoeing away from the camp, stealing swords that don't belong to them. That's the traditional image. But when I'm looking at the Seven of Swords and them literally tiptoeing and walking around on eggshells in other ways, they're clearly up to no good. Because if there's full transparency between the two of you, that's clearly like, oh, hey, Sagittarius, don't mind me. Don't mind the crunches of sticks and twigs and whatever around. It's just me. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to say here. It's just me. You know I'm here. I know you're there. You get it? No, they're watching their step to not crunch the leaves, to not crunch the twigs, to not make any noise around you. What are you doing? Trying to creep up or sneak up on Sagittarius? That's fucking weird. That is fucking weird. I mean, look at this. There you are, Sagittarius. They're like, I don't even know. They're like, thanks. I don't even know if I can approach Sagittarius now. Probably not. If you do, it's probably, I mean, imagine that you really think Sagittarius is going to show you their true face after this. Like, damn. They're like, oh, fuck. How do you what? How am I going to approach Sagittarius about this? How am I going to deal with Sagittarius about this? Well, let's just say, a picture says 1,000 words. This is your energy, Sagittarius, the angel, right? This is how they are feeling about you and towards you. Oh, fuck. Sagittarius might just have the upper hand in this one. But how am I going to be sneaky and pull one over on Sagittarius? How am I going to do that? How can I do that now? I don't know. How about don't do it? That makes sense. The Eight of Cups? What? It doesn't mean anything. Fuck it, it doesn't mean anything. That is a hell of a lot of creeping around and tiptoeing and walking around on eggshells to just end it with, I don't care. That sounds worse. Do you feel bad for what you've committed? No. Why would I? That sounds worse, Crosswatcher. Just a heads up, I would check that. I would check that. Do you have any guilt or remorse about what you've done here today? No. There's the Five of Cups. Now you're turning on the crocodile tears, I feel. I feel like that's crocodile tears. How can you say simultaneously within the same breath, no? Oh, wait a minute, fuck. Yes, I feel bad. So what are we dealing with? A sociopath or a psychopath? Dare I go there today? Goodness gracious. I know I feel crazy as is, but damn, there it is. Stop fucking squirming. Stop. Just stop. It's too early for this. Too early for this. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're like, great, there goes my relationship or my connection to Sagittarius. Something tells me it wasn't a genuine connection or relationship with Sagittarius to begin with. If you were sneaking around behind Sagittarius's back, trying to get away with who the fuck knows what, and now you're like, now you're feeling guilty and remorseful because you feel like everything that you were up to just got brought to light. Got it. So you're not feeling bad about what you did. You're only feeling bad because you got caught doing what you were doing. What? So you're admitting that you should have been smarter? You decide, Sagittarius. Bye.